Alright, mic check, mic check. Alright, mic check, mic check. Sounds good. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Let's just pull down the starting soon and not reveal my email. What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Neat Free-to-Play development stream. And this week, I think we're going to keep plodding away at website stuff. So the first thing to note is that I think there's some Next.js vulnerabilities related to, I guess, like unintended server code execution that you should probably be aware of. So if you have a Next.js project, on the off chance that anyone's listening or watching that, you know, really has a Next.js project, it might be affected by this, so you should read this, and I'll put this in the chat. It's only for certain versions of Next.js. Like, I think if you have, I don't know, like one of the later versions, like Neat Free-to-Play isn't affected by it because it has like an older version. I think one of my projects is actually affected, so I have to fix that after this. But we're gonna start today's dev stream by just logging into the server and backing up the SQL databases. Or sorry, backing up the backups. Putting them off-site somewhere, and we do this weekly, so, you know, in case we lose the server or something, you know, it's not a huge data scare again. So we're just going to do that real quick, and it's going to be off-screen, so you guys won't be able to see it. But don't you worry about that. This thing is still stuck, okay. Go away. I think these are both the same. It's like the Neat Free-to-Play mail, so it's actually, you guys can see it. Okay, skip. Okay, almost done here, getting these backups. Actually, it's not syncing from the server because it's not here. Are either of the files here? No, neither of them here. So, it's stuck on sync pending. Let's see. That's weird. Yeah, it's still sync pending. I wonder if I have to like restart something. Oh, I think it's behind on something. Like it's been trying to do something for a while. Uploading 8 files? What the frick? Man, something I hate about Dropbox is that it's so hard to see how much storage you've used. Like, I don't know, I'm just not used to it. It's like, nope, we're not going to show you easily. We're going to show you how much you have total, or like how much you can, you know, use. We're not going to easily show you how much you've used, because we suck. Go to settings. I have no idea. I'm gonna fucking Google it. Manage account. Okay, we're using, yeah, not even 1 terabyte, so we're good. Let's see. Yeah, it's still not here, so, I don't know. I don't think it's making any progress, so I think we just need to restart Dropbox. And it's not even providing me an option to do that. We've got an icon in the action or taskbar or whatever, and you can't do anything with it, so. Good job, Dropbox. And task. And task. I think it's just gonna keep coming back. Here we go. And task. Did that work? Yes. Okay. Oh boy. How do I get Dropbox to work now? Here we go. Uh-oh. That looks bad. Oh boy. Is the server down now? No, server is still up. Huh. Now I can't remote into it. I say yes. Okay. I might need support now. That's great. Display. Not even seeing this as an option. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna try a lower resolution. See if that works. I ain't touching anything. Okay, I think that worked. Maybe. It's at 100% CPU, Jesus. What is going on? Why is it at 100% CPU? What is this? What the hell? I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. I'm just gonna try to close this now. It's weird, I can't click on anything now. Well, I can click on some things, but like, not windows. Like, they don't do anything, but the hover works, so that's weird. Task Manager? System interrupts is taking 100%. No, now it's not. I think I just have to reopen those windows and then they'll work. So close this, close this. How do I, okay, close all windows. Yeah, close all windows, except the server. I can't even close them. Okay, now I can. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Okay, so sync pending. Okay, so now it says it's indexing 8 files and it still says it's uploading 8 files, but it doesn't tell me what files are uploading. I don't even know if it's working. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Sorry for the delay, folks, but I think we're gonna have to wait for this to finish doing things. I guess there's no harm in showing you guys this, but yeah, we're just trying to get these to finish syncing somehow. And if I right click this, it doesn't show me the option to keep it on offline only, or online only, so I can't do that yet. So I'm waiting on this to finish. And we might just have to restart this thing for it to work. Doesn't seem to be making any progress. I'm thinking we're gonna clear the queue. But to do that, I'm gonna have to move it back. here. So first of all, let's just try moving like 2 of these over here. Okay, so now what does it say? Still says it's uploading 8 files when there aren't even 8. Okay. Let's try moving 3 or 4. What is going on here? What? I don't get it. Okay, let's move it back. So we just removed 4 files from this folder. 4 files that we're syncing. So now there shouldn't be much left except for that. But it still says it's uploading 8 files, so what are the other 7? Yeah, I think Dropbox is full of shit. Okay, excuse my French. I think it's full of shit though, and we can't stop it though. Okay, now what happens if we try to like move a new file over? Is that just gonna be stuck? Yeah, when I click on this, it's supposed to do something. It's just not. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to use Task Manager again. And then if this doesn't work, then... See, system interrupts. What the fuck is that? Come on. It's not this one, right? Maybe it is this one. There it is again. End task. Hello. End task. Dropbox, it's back. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's working. I think we have to stop this now. Oh my god. This is the most annoying thing I've ever had to do. Like, what is going on? I tell you guys, I gotta get that. See, now here's the real thing. Now I end it, and it's gone. I gotta get that Linux server going, man. This Windows crap is just like awful. Oh my god. This is so slow. I don't... Hello? Hello? Dropbox? Okay, there it is again. So now the numbers are different. See, now it's gone. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. What's up, King Christoph? Welcome. Struggling with the server right now. Dropbox doesn't want to work. Okay, now it's showing a different icon at least. But is it actually going to do something? Starting. Okay, it's starting up, so let's just give it a chance to do that. Well, at least the server isn't dying. Disaster averted. There. Let's give that like a few minutes, I guess. It's annoying me that it's not working correctly, but whatever. Anyway. Unlock 1Password. 1Password is unlocked. What are you talking about? Alright guys, other than trying to back up the SQL backups and, you know, that not working well and taking 30 minutes, I'm trying to do some more website work. So there's something I need to do first before everything else, and that's we broke something with the shares. So if you see what's going on here, we've got the meta description, which we implemented last week. The problem is that there's no meta title now. It's just missing. So I think we need to add an OG title, because I think if we have an OG description without the title, then maybe it's not seeing the meta title. I don't know. So we're gonna try to, and some of this stuff is done, by the way. So like if we go to like, yeah, that's already there. So just gonna add a comment here and say it's done. So I'm gonna put this back into in progress, and we're just gonna iterate on it a little bit. Got way too much stuff open right now. I'll try to fix that. Close, close, close. That's better. All right. Let's open the website project. All right, so status, checkout, main. I'm just gonna, yep. So we have OG description somewhere. So I think all we have to do is add meta name equals OG title, content equals this. And I think we're gonna make this into a const. Or I guess let's call it updated title. Or I don't know, branded title. Okay, so branded title goes here, and then we do it like that. And so if there's no description, I think that should still make the title appear. But then if there is a description, then it will definitely have an OG title with it. So I need to do this. Okay, I think that's it. So we're just gonna have to see. Can't really test this locally because you can't link to localhost. It could set up an ngrok tunnel, but I'm not too worried about it, I guess. Sure, why not? I haven't set up an ngrok tunnel in a while. This is kind of cool. I don't know if it's still the same, like, if it's still as easy. Do I still have... Okay, I do. So... How do I use it in the CLI? Forget. Because I thought I used to do it like this, like you call it ngrok like that, but now it's not. Okay. Maybe be more specific. Oh, you have to download it, okay. Got it. Okay. Okay, so I'd be surprised if this wasn't already on my PC somewhere in like program files. Let's see, ngrok. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so I just need to add it to my environment variables then. Hope I don't need a new version of it or something. Edit. Whoa, oh shit. I just deleted the path system variable. That's not permanent, is it? Okay, no, we're good. Thank God. Probably have to do this again. No, 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 not like that. Alright. See if that works. Okay, so your ngrok agent version is too old. Okay, cool. I'll just fix that real quick. So we're gonna delete this one because it's too old for me to use. We're gonna rename this one to the old one. And then hope that works. Okay, cool. So the problem is we don't want that. We want HTTP 3000. But before we can even do that, we need to set up this. Run dev. In a new window, cd, no, ngrok HTTP 3000. Okay, so what I've just done, if you're following along, is I've created a tunnel with an ngrok with a service called ngrok. So it's, if you ever want to share like your local instance on localhost with somebody who doesn't have access to your PC, this is basically how you do that. So it gives you a link. So now from anywhere, I don't have to be on this computer. I can access my local instance, which is here. So this is going to point to that, basically. And neither are working yet, because Next.js is still loading. But yeah, so now anyone can go ahead and check this out online. So the reason why I want to do that is because I want to see if... I'm going to go to this example that I put. I want to see if this looks good in Discord or not. Because maybe we'll be able to test our change before even deploying it. So... see. So I'm gonna go to like mission control, post it, new black weapons, need free to play. February 27th marks the day that members launch in RuneScape 1. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so basically there you go. So it's similar to this, except it actually has a title, which is what we wanted. Cool. I think we fixed it. We can check a few more just to test it out. Cool. Yep, seems to be working well. Maybe check the home page. Cool. All right. That's a little bit weird. Because I feel like it should use a default description there. Because there is a default description in the app here. So I'm wondering if we should default to that. We could either put that here. Huh. Because I mean, we're rendering render head somewhere with home need free to play. So let's look. Yeah, so I think actually if there's no description, we should still do the render head. And just use the default description. So I think we want to remove this now. And const description or rollback is equal to description or that. Going to use 2? Okay. Cool. Okay, so I think that'll look a little bit better. So let's try this again. So if we say share this again. Okay, it's still not showing a description. Let's see. OG description is need free to play is a RuneScape Classic private server, blah blah blah. So what the hell? Also, this should be like, this should say like keywords or something. Right now it's just listing off a bunch of stuff in a content tag. So that's weird, because it says key. Oh, you know what? This might be bad syntax. I think it should be name. That would match this. Okay, I wonder if that was like a major SEO issue that we just fixed. So yeah, the tag is there. Let's see. Keywords. OG title. Description. OG description. I would think that should just work. Huh. Let's see if the other pages still work. Yeah, it's just the home page that doesn't want to show anything. I don't get why that would be. Maybe it's caching. Let's look. OG description. No, I spelled it right. Go back to the home page. Description. Content. I think it's just cache. We could try like taking down the end rock tunnel and then putting it back up. It'll give us a different URL. Yep, there we go. Home, need free to play. Need free to play is RuneScape Classic credit server. That's free to play only and is 100% free. Cool. And then we'll just make sure that this example still works. Cool. Seems to work well. I think we're done. This is weird. I think it's just like a... like as soon as we exit device mode and go back in... Oh wow, what is going on here? Oh my goodness. What is going on there? Okay, I didn't know that that was a problem. Wonder how many news posts that's affecting. Probably just the tournament ones, because they have like long event links. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't know that was a problem. How do you... overflow wrap? Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Use post detail. So the description needs that, so let's try that. Okay, that works like way better. Thank God I've noticed that. First I thought it was like a browser thing. But yeah. If we break the word, it still works, right? Yeah. So what I did is I added overflow wrap. Sorry, this is way too zoomed in. Break word. And so without that, it looks like that. With it, it looks like that. But the link still works. Okay, cool. I had no idea that was happening, but it makes sense. Yeah, I wonder if this is gonna bring a bunch of people into the server now. That'd be awesome if it did. But basically, this is kind of crazy. I guess I had no idea what I was doing, putting key equals keywords, because it just wasn't getting added to the DOM. So this means that our website will actually have keywords now, which I think, like, so when you search for RuneScape Classic, it'll pop up, maybe. So that's good. We did some good things today. Okay. Let's go here. Hey, how do you fork OpenRC? Let's see. So first you sign in. You need an account with GitLab. So sign in. Okay. You go to Core Framework. I'll put the link in the description. Or sorry, in the chat. So once you're there, to fork it, you click this button here on the right. It says fork. So for you, you won't have a fork yet. So when you click this, I think it will create it. But if you have a fork, it actually takes you to your version of it. So I have Beast Fable / Core. That means it's like my fork of Core. But if you click fork, and this will show you how many people have forked it, if there are any. And then that'll help you create a fork of it, basically. Oh, it's okay, man. It's all good. Yeah, if you want to contribute to the game, then you'd fork this. If you want to contribute to the website, then you would go to all the OpenRC projects, and you'd go to web for web, something like that. Portal? No, it's portal. Yeah, it's website portal. Yeah. And if you want to contribute to the website, you'd go here, and then you do the same thing. Anyway, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, I'll review this in a sec. We're gonna move this back over to code review, add this to So next, check Draenor NPC spawns. Yeah, I really want to do this, and I think we're gonna do this today. So I think I mentioned this like in the past at some point, but I swear that Black Knights in Draenor used to walk into the bank, and they used to walk out. But it could be bad memory. Let me just log into RC. Also, what's going on with this? Is this fixed yet? It still says it's starting. God dang it. Let's try disconnecting from that. Do I have any accounts near Draenor? I guess I can just go. I'm just gonna keep this guy here. To show you what I mean, I'm just gonna go onto my admin accounts. Teleport Draenor. So I swear I remember there's a Black Knight around that like walks around here. Like there he is right there. I swear he used to go into the bank. Like he used to be able to wander into the bank and wander out. So that's why, because I've never seen that in this server, and that's why I think that the wander radius might be like wrong. So I just want to look into it. So the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna look at. Oh, I don't remember how to do this. There's a way to like find the original wander radiuses. Let me see. If we go to core framework, code, merge requests, I'll look for one that's closed or actually merged, and then the author is me. Not like that. So a while ago I fixed the level 13 rat spawns, which kind of pissed off people because it's there were like way too many. But here's where you can see like the spawns of things. So if you go to chisel.weirdloop.com or .org, sorry, that you can see certain spawns. So like you've got the sector X and sector Y, but that's like different, and then you got X and Y, which I think is what you use to determine. So let me look for Black Knight. So this isn't like the real coordinate. You have to convert these to like Jagex coordinates or something. I forget exactly how you do it. I wonder if I noted this down somewhere. I was gonna make a video about this and I never did. I should have really done that because I could have just watched the video. I think there's a guide somewhere on how to do this, but I think you ignore sector X and Y. And you turn X, Y, and maybe plane into like a Jagex coordinate. I actually think you want to be... If you do chords as an admin, you'll see Jagex notation. Let me go to where are their unicorns? Let me go back to invisible. Trying to think of the best way to do this. So somehow... Oh, I'm sorry, Christoph. I missed a bunch of messages. Drano was a popular area. If it was possible, it was probably a video or replay. Yeah, I think so. I know a ton of Wanderariuses are wrong. Yes, in the Wildy Rats. Unicorn south of Rock. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to figure out, like... What NPC I want to figure out how to do this against. Like, let's just go up to the Unicorn near Draenor. Sorry, near Edgeville. Yeah, right around here he spawns, right? So, like, turn blink off. Course. Okay, so it says 05247 3400. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that before it loses. So, scoot this down. So, 05247. So you'll see that that kind of correlates with these two numbers here, and then it says 3400 in 0. Okay, so I think that's this spawn, maybe, but then I forget what the 3400 means. 3400. Okay, well, we're not on the right spot. Maybe it's this one. 3520. I forget exactly how you do this. There's like a certain way. Log would know. I just don't remember. 35-2. I guess let's kill the thing. Let's just kill it. Oops. Okay, no one look. I'll turn invis off so this doesn't look weird. Okay, so let's just watch carefully where it spawns. And we'll just see if we can line it up with one of the coordinates over here on the left. While that's happening, I might ask someone in here. Okay, I'm gonna watch the map closely now. Okay, come on, unicorn spawn. Unicorn taking its time. Come on, unicorn. Please spawn somewhere. That's the imp. Okay, waiting game. It's gotta be any second now. I think he's like somewhere right around here, but I don't remember exactly. If I can get his coordinates, then I can like convert it to that table somehow, and then I'll figure out how jagex notation converts to that table, basically. Oh my god, Unicorn, you're taking forever to spawn. I should have killed something weaker. Unless the Unicorn doesn't spawn here. I don't know. I'm gonna kill this thing while I have the chance. Yeah, he's going too far north. No. Oh, there you are. Okay, right there. So, let's go on to his tile. Now we're on his tile, so let's invis. And so, let's do cores. Okay, so, exactly. Let me take a screenshot of this again. So, just trying to make sure I understand this in my head. Basically, it matches up with. Dang it, wrong thing. Hold on. Close this. Don't. Oof. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that 5247 matches with this. So then there's a 0 here. I don't know if that's important or not. And then 3502. So maybe it's like plain and then I think it's plain and then Y, but there's a 0 because it's like a single digit. So that's how you convert the table, an NPC spawn in this table to jagex notation and vice versa. So now with that knowledge, that's just sector X, sector Y, XY. I think we're gonna say look for Black Knight, and then we're gonna try to like test these. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat again. Hold on. Okay, now I'm back looking at chat. So, I'm going to teleport to 049463715. Oh wait, can you not teleport to that? Huh. Okay. Then do I need to convert jagex notation to, like, coordinates? Let's just go over to... Wait, this doesn't even tell me his, like, spawn wander. Okay, hold on. This doesn't tell me how far they wander. Wait, I think this site doesn't tell us that. Okay. I think this site doesn't tell us how far they wander. It tells us their, like, spawn point. It doesn't tell us how long they wander. How far they wander. And in what directions. RSC, raw, I don't know, land, no. Okay, let's go to maps. So we got 27, and these aren't dated, so we don't know. But yeah, these are the spawn points of these NPCs, not like the wander radiuses. So actually, I think wander radiuses we don't have like evidence of. They're just like a best guess. So this would be another thing that we have to like find proof of somewhere. So let's see. So I guess we'll start by making sure that this NPC is like spawning correctly. And if he's spawning correctly, then we're good there, but then we still need to find like the Black Knight. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a bunch of options here. Let's do a chords check. 05250. Okay, so I think that's this one. Okay. $28.22. Okay, that's not right. Okay, we're getting there. Wait. Going the wrong way. Is this it? Yeah. So this is where this guide is saying it should spawn. So let's just make sure that that's... Or no, I'm sorry. It's 28.28, not 28.22. Yeah. So it's saying it should spawn here. 28.28. So let's kill it and find out if it's actually spawning there. Now that it dries, I'm going to drop something there. Let's see. Chords. Yeah, that's not it. I'm gonna drop my scimitar there, and we're gonna go kill this knight. Okay, we'll see if he spawns there. But yeah, I think wander radiuses are like a best guess kind of thing. So let's open up. Not assets. Okay, let me think. CDev, for now we'll say that. And then OpenRC. I think this is the one I usually use. But what are my other options? Personal... Core Framework 2023. Yeah, I think this is the one. This is the repository I usually use for like implementing fixes in their repo. So check out main. Check out develop. Okay, so I wanna. How do I do this? Remote. Git fetch core main. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So then I want to say git merge core main develop into develop. First, let me just pull this. Okay. Okay. So now I'm up to date with develop, with, the core main develop, so I'm going to push that to my own repo. At least this should be my repo. Cool. Alright, so I just updated develop in my own repo, my own fork of OpenRC. So I'm gonna go to the NPC lokes. And I didn't even watch the screen. Oops. Did you spawn here? We'll have to kill you again to find out. Oops. Okay, I think it's one further. There we go. So yeah, he should spawn on top of me. Let's see if he does. We'll go in Viz. Yep, he does spawn correctly. Okay, so that's correct. The thing is, I don't think the wander radius is correct. So let's see. He starts where? Ports 220, 652. So then let's go into the code npclokes.json. We're gonna look for 220, and then we're gonna keep going until we see 6, whatever that was. I think I can remember it. 652, something like that. I think that's it. Okay, so 220, 652. The ID of a Black Knight should be 66. Let's make sure of that. Yep, it is. Okay, so this is saying that he starts here and he wanders anywhere 10 plus. So he can only go to 10 minus each coordinate and then 10 plus. So then if we teleport to 230, 662, wait, what? He can wander away, apparently he can wander to the sea. And then he can wander, so let's teleport back to the origin, 220, 652. So he can wander that far, but then he can also wander 210, 642. Okay, so yeah. This is saying that he can only wander through that box. So yeah, his min is like wrong then, I think. I think it is, but I don't know for sure. Because I think teleports, yeah, I think he should be like lower min then, right? Because then this is the y coordinate. So I think it should be up to like 637. Well, I guess if he could get into the bank, then it should be like up to maybe 632, 633. So, yeah, I think it's wrong, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, there are a lot of videos that we have of Draenor, so let's like try to dig up some. I know I have a few somewhere. There's this one. mute that. First, I'm just hanging out here. And then somewhere around here, I walk over. Gotta love the fletching bug. Okay, so there's no Black Knights in there yet. And then, when do I go back into the bank? Somewhere around here. Okay. No Black Knight. Yet. Do all wander ranges go by radius? Basically, like all the wander radiuses in in OpenRC, I think they're all basically like -10 x and y plus 10 x and y by default. But I think that's just like an assumption made by the code in a very early stage. But it's usually always like -10 x and y from their origin and then +10 for their max. So it basically creates like a square of where they can go. And yeah, I'm not seeing a Black Knight in here. So maybe it's bad memory, but we'll look at a lot more footage than just this. So let's see, he's in RD now. Why is he in RD? Who knows? Okay, he's back in Draenor now. Okay. I don't see any Black Knights. And I don't see the Black Knight anywhere around. Right? Yep, that's a good angle. Oh! Guys, look in the top right. You see that? Right there. That's a Black Knight. Do you see that? Black armor, you've got the yellow belt, and then the knight. Look what happens. There's nothing, we play the video. Play the video. And then there's a Black Knight there. And look, it's not a player, because he's gonna wander around again. Okay, so we proved that the coordinates are wrong. But what we don't know is what they should be. So let's keep watching. No Black Knight here yet. See, he's right. See, here he's right here, which is like normal. Buying maple log certs. Anyone selling? He's not around now. See if we can get a glimpse of him again. Okay. Probably just watch while I'm in the bank. Maybe double time it. There's a quick glance at the mini-map there. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, he's not anywhere near. Okay, he's not in the bank. He's not anywhere near it. I would think so. Okay, on the mini-map you can't see him really. There's 3 bankers in that bank right now. Okay. Okay, I think that's basically the end of the video, but... Okay. Okay. Fade out. But yeah, the big thing here was we saw... I don't remember where we saw it, but we saw it somewhere. Was it here? I'd like to re-find that evidence. Here it is. Okay, 3924. So let's see if we can find some other evidence. Maybe some other Draenor footage somewhere. Here we go. I think this is a rather long clip, so this should help, and it's mostly in the bank. So... See that? Watch right now. There he be. He's walking that close to the bank, so that's like way outside his wander radius, as defined by Need for... I keep saying Need for Delay. As defined by the core framework. So like, he's like here. Probably closer. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And it's 218,640, but the code says that he can't go that he can't go that, would that be south? North. He can't go that far north because the max north is 642. Let me look at the other coordinate. 218. Yeah, so the Y coordinates are like messed up, I think. Maybe it's just the Y coordinate. Let's keep watching. And there he goes around the corner. Goes into the woods. Look at that. Look at that. Look at where he is. He's already all the way over like here. Which is like way outside. But it's still within the X. Note that. Somehow it's still within the X. The minimum X is still okay. Which I don't even get. When does X change? Oh, okay, yeah, this is as far east as you can go. Okay. Let's keep watching. And then he walks back. Wait, there's one there that walked there. Yeah, he walks back. Okay. Let's just skip ahead a bit. Hopefully he walks into the bank in this clip. That'd be nice. No black knights yet. Interesting that that shield is like through the wall. Okay, so he's getting that close. And then he just walks away. There's probably a video somewhere that shows him in the bank. So it's either he could wander into the bank normally, or like he got lured into it by a player, but he's all the way against the wall. Yeah, so he's against the wall, and we know he can go further north than this. Because he can go all the way east and then down. So then he can go as far down as like basically this sign. Because yeah, he can go here. Look at coordinates. Yeah, we're at 211x. But we're as low as 633. I don't know if you can lure farther than wander range, but seeing how they lured like a shipyard worker into the Drinker Bank, anything is possible. But I don't think it was a lure, because I think I remember seeing like the knight walk around. So he walks. I think what we're gonna do at the end of all this is we're gonna like make a PR or a merge request, and we're just gonna suggest, based on video evidence, like, you know, what his new wander radius should be. But it will be basically all backed by video evidence, so. Okay, so here he's against the wall again. He's walking away. Now he's walking back. Okay. Against the wall. I think it might be bad memory. I don't know. Because he's not walked in yet, so. Okay, nothing happening here. This is an extremely good, like, video to have, because it's just you're doing nothing in a bank. So he's walking that way. Yeah, he's walking towards the starters. He's walking as far as the starters. Yeah, his wander range is way bigger than this. And it's programmed. Okay, he's back there. He's wandering. You know, now that I'm watching this video, I think wandering, like, functionality is, like, way different in this game than it was in original, because, like, I think you see him, like, walking back and forth a lot. Whereas, like, this NPC... No, he does wander back and forth a lot, okay. Yeah, I think it's just wander range. Jeez, this is a lengthy clip. No sign of him in the bank yet. Gets pretty close. Well, might have to find a different video. Well, hold on. So he walks up to it, comes back along the edge. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not this video that's gonna show him in the bank, so. Okay. I think that's it for my drainer videos. Maybe, maybe not. Apparently here's one. I remember in Members you'd often go to Draenor instead of Varrock or Edgeville because you could just teleport. Okay. That's all we have of Draenor, I think. Yep. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's bad memory. Oh, there was some staking that happened. I forgot about this. It's possible I'm just remembering him like being near the bank and not actually in the bank. Here we go. Approaching the bank. I don't see a black knight. Nope. Okay, there he is walking up. I don't know. This might be really hard to find, but I think the more we find against that being, you know, a thing, is gonna be tough to continue. Let's see. It's another stake, so it would have happened maybe here? No black knight. Okay. I think I'm just crazy, and I think that it used to enter the bank and it didn't. To be honest, that's what I'm going with for now. Where is the knight when you need him? Not around. Okay. So it's not an alt table if it exists. Just look for like Draenor. Could be in like a playlist somewhere. It'd be like a lot of searching right now, so I don't know if it's worth it. Might be in a screenshot too. Okay. Let's see. Do you enter the bank at all? Oh, they're the Draenor workmen. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it doesn't make much sense that there would be a knight in the bank. I don't know. I need a little bit more footage to know for sure. Maybe he'll go into the bank somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm dedicated. But I don't think I'm gonna find it today. So we're not gonna derail this stream too much more, because I don't think it happened for real. I think the wander radiuses are like wrong, but I don't know. Spider and rat spawns are strange. Alright guys, let's go look at all the spawns to make sure the spawn points are correct. This won't take too long. We're just gonna focus on the non-knight because we already checked that. Okay. Let me pull up this. Dark Wizard. I think we're still gonna update the Black Knight wander radius because we can, based on footage we have, we can confirm some things.
Gracie DJ.
Alright, so wait for these guys to spawn. Then we're gonna make sure they're correct. He goes pretty far west. Okay, so that's the spot right there. That's the first one, and the other one is like right next to it, right there. So okay, so let me bring these into okay, so this is the second spawn. Okay, so 5250. Let's start there. Yes, we got 250, 250, 3718 and 3817. Those are correct. So we're good there. Let's check like the rats and spiders, I guess. Oh, I need to check the imp though. Has he ever respawned? He might have already spawned. Maybe not. Yeah, let's see the dark wizards. He's not in the bank. That's just a spider. Let's wait for the imp to spawn and we'll check that. Yeah, so I guess you can lure further than wander range, because that's how the shipyard workers got there, so. Wait. Oh, we missed it. He's over here. Maybe this is gonna be it. 5250, 4606. Chords. So it's saying 4606, but it should be 4507. So maybe I just didn't click far enough. Yeah. So let's drop an arrow in here. Kill him again, make sure he spawns there, and then we'll move on. I think we can also check this. $236, $630. Don't miss the spawn. There we go. I don't see 36,630. I don't see that, so that's could be wrong. Maybe. Okay. Imp, please spawn. This should be the slowest of the remaining spawns to check, so hopefully we're done with this soon. Okay, he does spawn there. 237, 631. Okay. So, that's correct. Because the Jagex coordinates are... Yeah, we're good there. Okay, let's check the other ones. Grab our place marker if we can. Let's just check some of the spider and rat drops. Basically, it's 1 point, so we just killed a spider. Let us see where it spawns. I think it spawns like near this tree. There's the spider spawns. I think this is a separate one, unless it just spawned really fast. kill that one too. Okay, so we're at 5250, 3307. Okay, it spawned there. Let's go walk there. 3105. Yeah, I think that's wrong. Because there's only 4 5250 ones. And it's not 31. So 3105 is where it's spawning. So it's 223, 629. Okay, ID 34. Let's check that against NPC defs. Yep. So I think this is wrong. Should be something else. Let's kill them both again. See where the other one spawns. There's 3 around here, Jesus. So we're looking for a spider spawn. Something other than right next to the tree. That's the imp. There's 3 in the bank, and then there's the miles there. So we should see a yellow dot up here somewhere. That's a rat over there. That's an imp. Okay, so that's the one that we know about. It's 1 tile away. It's by the window. But then where's the other one? Okay. Here. Kill it again. I think it spawned here. 5250, 2405. Yeah, that's also wrong. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5250 in this sector, and that's also wrong. So 216, 629. Two 116, 629. Okay. I think it must be that right here. Okay. Oh wait, where did you spawn? I didn't even see you. I think it's actually here. Maybe. 216, 628. Maybe it's 628. Why 628? Okay, 216, 628. That's it. So towards, yeah, this is where it spawns. So 2404 is like still not correct. Because we've got... This is not... There we go. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So... We've got these 5 here. And then... 2404 doesn't match any of them. So yeah, this is also wrong. So let's note that. Wrong. So it's gonna spawn there. It might have already spawned. I'm gonna kill all these guys again. Okay, kill this one. We're gonna try to find the other spider spawn now. It's like some of them we know about, some of them we don't know about. Kill this guy while we're at it. Okay. One of them spawns in the bank. Okay. Yeah, one of them spawns right here. Let me kill him just to make sure, but I think it's right along the window. The other one's gonna spawn there. It just did. Yeah. So, coordinates 30, 10. That's not correct either. Okay, so one more time. 222 634. Yeah, I think this is also wrong. All these are wrong. According to at least like the cache data. I think this is super like minute and like not a problem, like not a pressing issue, but it's just kind of like a ticket that I kind of want to take care of. Unless there are more like 5250 spiders I'm not seeing yet, but I think these are sorted. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Alright, we'll watch the game closely. Should spawn like right here. I think we just proved it does. Yeah, I think we don't have to look. But I think these are sorted. Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. So that there can't be a 5250 underneath us. But can there be more spiders? Or is it just... Nope, this is the beginning again. Yeah, I think we know what we're doing. Okay, so that's 3 of them that we found that are wrong, but it says that there's like multiple, like 5. Whoa. Yeah, it says there's 5. So let's find the other ones. Kill this one too. Okay. Just gonna watch the minimap closely. We've got Ned and Aggie. Okay, there's one there. It might be that one. Okay, there's one in there. No, that's a rat. Never mind. Oh, this guy just spawned. I didn't catch it. It's probably like around here. Close these doors, maybe. Just wait for it. It's gonna be like one of these tiles here on the west side. Or no, I think that's the east side. Come on, spawn. Go ahead and spawn. Oh, what? Okay, maybe I was wrong. This is hard. You know, I'm wondering, like, I wish, so if this file didn't have, if this file had jagex coordinates, then I wouldn't have to do this, but literally I don't know the exact coordinates that these guys spawn, so I like have to see it spawn, and then I can find it in the code, basically. I could guess, I guess, but like, if it's the wrong X or Y, then you won't find it. Okay, let's watch the mini-map this time. That's Ned. I missed it again. Did it spawn on top of me? Okay. I think it spawned where I was. Let me go there again. Or you know what I could do? I could do ID 34. And then see, because now there's this one. So whereabouts are my coordinates? 219, 623. Okay, so let's find something like that. $200, $600, something like that. Okay. So this could be one of them. Okay, here we go. 219, 623. Yeah, it literally spawned right on top of me. Okay, so this is what we need to check. So 2747, this is 5249 though. Which isn't even... Is that a valid? We don't even have 5249. Okay. At what point does it become 48? Let's see. Just keep walking. Okay, now it changed. It's higher though, so I would have to go west. Okay, so that's interesting. So like, yeah, when does it become? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where it becomes 48. Through 49. I think it's if you go south, maybe north. No, it's probably north. Probably like Draenor Mansion or something. Limits. Come on. You're gonna change, aren't you? Yep, okay, cool. So 5248 is like way far north of Draenor Village. And 5346 would also be far away. So why are we seeing a spawn say 5249? I think it's like not even in the right area then. So it was like here, right? 219, 623. So it says that it's jagex notation 5249, 2747. But we don't even have a 5249. And 20, it doesn't go to 27 either. It's 26, 28, 29, etc. So it's here, but I'm gonna guess that it should be like further south, like maybe in here or something. 5250, 2705. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. I'm gonna list this as wrong then. I'm gonna say this should be 218, 629. Because that's 2605, right? So So now I need to find the remaining spawn, and there should only be one left. So let's look for this. 221, 623. Okay, let's teleport there. 221, 623. Okay, so now there's one that spawns here, it says. But is this even correct? 2947. Nope, it's not correct. Okay, so this is also wrong. This is wrong, and it should be. I think we're gonna have to guess. So now let's look at the 34 ones. $221, $627. Huh. Okay, it says that there's one that spawns here. 2903. But I don't think that's right. Closest would be 2905. Wrong coordinate. Probably here. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Closest would be here. Oh, dude, this reminds me, I used to fight rats in this building. So now this would make sense if there's two in here, because I would... I'm gonna say there should be... Then it's fine. I think whatever. Okay, so I think this one. $221.6. Yeah, 2905. So I'm gonna say that this one should be 221 something else. 221, 6.9. 2905. There we go. But there can't be many more of these. Okay. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, so I just want to confirm that there's 5 wrong ones and not 6, because if there's 6, then we have trouble. I also want to confirm I didn't miss any. So it should be 200, 600. Hold on. See, this one looks familiar, but... No, this is Draenor Mansion. We're good. Okay, so... Okay, that's 1, right? That's 2. So there's 2 right next to each other. wish they would all be in, like around each other, like near each other. Okay, that's 3. Right? Mm-hmm. 4, 5, 6. See, what's weird is that there's 6 spawns, but there should only be 5. Let's check the 4th and 5th ones. Okay, hold on. Teleport back to... Okay. These spawns are like so made up. It's weird. 223, 629, and there's that one. And then the 6th one is 224, 222, 634. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna fix these spawns then. Because they make no sense. So I'm gonna... I think we usually check out and develop, right? Fix Raynor spawns. So, let's just find wrong. Let me spell wrong, right? And then let me find wrong. Okay. Choose consistent spacing. Okay, so we're gonna start with the ones where we know what they should be. So that should be 218, 629. So now we're gonna want to change these to like accommodate that. So again, minimum coordinates for wander range are typically 10 less than the start range. So then that would be 208, and that would be 620, 619. And then don't use a comma after that. And then maximum would be 228, 639. Okay, that should be what it was before. Let me just double check. Oh no, these are weird. So this isn't even 10 plus. So then we might want to keep that, whatever it is. So then this is 17 minus and then 7 plus, 8 plus. Like, this makes no sense. I don't know if that's like something we should keep or not. Okay, so when it changes to 627, it doesn't change the max coordinate. That makes no sense. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep whatever it is now. In case it's like legit, we don't want to fuck that up. So we're gonna say this is 218, 629. But I don't see, like, I think we should keep the difference, but not the original values for these wander values. Fix XY. Yeah, but that's so messed up because then as soon as we change that, they can only wander 2 pixels away. Maximum. But they still have a minimum. I guess we can keep it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for now, like you said, but I think I'll make a comment in the PR or something saying, like, you know, should I update these max values? Oops. Okay, so let me just remove this then. Let me look for wrong. Should be 221, 629. Okay. Okay, so you are saying that I should... Hold on, let me go back. You're saying I should update these to be the same difference instead of not updating them at all. Well, it's a JSON file, so you can't really comment, but this is not permanent. But you are saying what I think you're saying, right? Where it's like, this was 623, so this is 17 less, so when I change it to 19, or so, when I change it to 629, it should be 612. Because it was 17 less. If that's what you're saying, then I'm on board with that. And then this was what? It was 219, so it was 10 less the x coordinate, so then it would be 208. Gotcha. Okay, sorry. I got it. Yeah, that makes sense. And then this was... Let me just note what these were before. $6.29. Okay, yeah. So, 10 less, 208. 17 less, 612. 6 more would be 224. And then I guess we can just change it by the amount that's changed. Like it's 6 more, so that's 637. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, let me just put updated here. Until I submit the PR. You can't comment in JSON, it's not valid. People do anyway, but just don't, because it looks really bad. Unfortunately, that's not something that JSON supports. It's a data file. It's not supposed to have code comments. And this is what this is. This is a data file. So, all right. So this should be 221, 629. So that's correct, but this isn't. So 629. So I only need to change the y. It needs to go up by 2. So let's say up by 2, up by 2. Okay. So now we're gonna say fixed. And then one of these is just gonna not exist anymore. And it doesn't really matter which one. So, let's do, okay, 216, 628. So, let's teleport there. Item perfect cooking. I'm not seeing it in my version. It's probably something like in a different branch. Yeah, so this is 216, 628. I think this one doesn't really exist. This is the one that didn't seem close to anything. So if we go back to here, we look at the coordinates, we're at 5250, but 2404, so like it's not close to anything. Let's see, what would the closest be? The closest would be maybe 2605. So let's move over here. Okay, that'd be the wrong way. $24.04. $25.05. 25. Okay, yeah, I think it would be like this. Except 26. 2605. Yeah, okay, we can change this to 2605. It should be 218, 629, unless we already changed that. So. Yeah, we already fixed that. Okay, so let me do this way. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and then we're gonna cross out the ones that are done. So We can minimize this, and we can say we have 218, 629, so that's 2605. So 2605 is done. So let's just comment it out. Oops. Check out the line thickness. This is done. Okay, and the other one that's done is 221, 629. So 2905 is also done. So we can cross that out as well. So we only have 3 remaining, 2801, 2802, and 2806. So let's just go to the next. 223, 629. Okay. $31.05. Yeah, there's nothing close to that. I mean, one of these has to go anyway, because there's 6 spawns and there should be 5. So I'm just going to remove this. We can update the other 2 to be correct. Wrong. 224, 634. 222, 634. Okay, the one in the bank. So this is 3010. So let's just make this one 2806. So 2806. Yeah, it's like somewhere around here. No. Wait. Oh. Okay, I see. It's in that room again. Okay, 5250, sorry, I can't speak right now. 2806. So there were literally 3 spiders in this building. Right? I'm not doing this wrong. 5250, 2806. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna make that 220, 630. So it was 634, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, and I remember training a Pure here in this room. It was actually a really good training slot. It was this specific room. So the difference is 2 less. So let's do 15. And then let's do, it's 4 less here. So let's do 5. And then 2 down. So 225, 4 down. So 635. Okay. So then now we can say this is fixed. And I think we can cross it out. I think I already did. No, I didn't. Okay, I'll cross it out now. So what do we have left? Let's look for wrong. 221, 623. Okay, so this is 2947, which really isn't close to anything. So we're just gonna make this 28.2. So that's gonna be Okay, 2802, 5250. That's gonna be 226.26. Oh, okay. So, does page up do last type thing for you on RC Plus? No, not for me. I'm gonna type test. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so we're gonna do -1 to x and then +3 to y. There we go. So now we can say this is fixed. $226.26 is $52.50, $28.02. So yep. Okay, so now there's only one left. So we'll just fix that. Should only be one wrong left, and that's correct. So we're just gonna make it 2801. What's that? 2801. Yep, is gonna be one spot over, so 220, 625. Okay, so +4x minus 3y. Okay. Fixed. Okay, so we should now have 5 fixed comments. And we do. So we're not done yet though. We gotta do rats. So let's see how many rats there were. Just find rat. $50.51. Okay, $52.49. It might be $52.49. 40 out of 67. Because rats mostly spawn over here. So like here is $52.49. Yeah, so we do want $52.49. So let's go back up. Oh god, clicking up. Hold on. Why does that keep doing that? I'm trying to go up, and it keeps... Click, click, click. Oh, it moves. It keeps moving. Okay. Let's go back to the top document. Yeah, let's just look for $52.49. So none of these are $52.49. Okay, so we've got 4 that are $52.49. They are ID 29. Let me just confirm that is the correct column. Yeah, ID, entity ID is basically the ID of that thing. So let me just make sure by looking at the NPC defs. We look for 29 comma space 29 comma. Oh, okay. Yes, that's where we're at. Okay, cool. So, let's look for ID 29. There are 110 of them. Cool. So we're gonna do the same thing. Hey, there's actually 5 of them. Okay, so let me just see where I am now. Okay, so 2742. Oh, and we did this one. We can cross that out, even though it doesn't matter. Okay, so 23, 36, 23, 25, 26, 27. Okay. Okay, what's this one? 28, 44. Okay. So one is supposed to spawn at 226.21. I wish this showed in history. Oh, it does. Nice. 226.21. Okay, so let's look for X. 220. There's a lot of them. $617. That's a max value. 616. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it would be. Maybe you try like clicking live on near the volume. It might like catch you up. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be like very fast, like ultra low latency. We've got 226.16. Okay, we do have this here, so this one's at least correct. So let's look at another one. So let's try to get to 2646. Okay. Oh, okay, it's in that house. Hehe. 2643. 26. Okay, so he's right here. Yeah, so 218,622. So is that there somewhere? Dude, I had no idea quest history shows you previous coordinate like output. I've been doing like rerunning the coordinate command like my entire life because it goes away so fast. Okay, 622. Okay, I don't see a 622.
Gracie DJ.
Which is bad. So the ID is 29. So we've got 218,555. Let's see. That is the mansion. That's not what we need to do. Let's keep looking. Wait. Oh, this was a spider. Never mind. Wow, I think these are all like completely wrong. Let's go back to where we were before. 218,621. Okay, so they should be like around here. So what I'm gonna do is look for 29. And I'm gonna look for like ones that are kind of like 218,621. Because that means that they're nearby. Probably a way to do this faster with AI. Okay, that's Street or Mansion. I know there are more. $215 and $612. Teleport. Okay, that spawns here. And that's... what's that? 52, 49, 23, 36. Okay, this is actually a correct one. 52, 49, 23, 36. Yeah, we're good here. So I'm gonna put correct here. And we're gonna keep going. Oops. Okay, 202, 619. Okay, that's not really in our wheelhouse, but sure, we'll look. 1043. I actually don't see that here. So this might just be like fake. 1043. Let's see. I think we kind of got to keep looking for rats and see if it gets to 1043. If it doesn't, then that's bogus. Okay, this is a different ID. We don't care. Okay. $52, 49, 1043. Yeah, this is bogus. It's not even supposed to spawn here. According to this. Unless it's like... no, there's not even a 1043 here. Yeah, I think that's just bonus. That's Bologna. Okay? That's Bologna. Okay. So yeah, that's a bad coordinate. Like, it's not supposed to spawn here. At all. Apparently. So, let's just note this is wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. And then, we won't say what it should be, we'll just figure that out later. Let's keep going. Because this is correct. 219, 622. Do a coordinates check, stay on quest history. 2746. That is wrong. I want to double check to make sure I'm not messing this up big time. 2746. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's only 5 of them that are 5249. Okay. That is gonna be wrong. $670. I think this is gonna be way far away. That's not what we're interested in. Aha, 216. Okay. So, give me the coordinates. 2402 and 5250. I don't even think there's a 5250 here. There isn't. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's just wrong. Okay. So let's see if there's any more. Okay. So we should have 5 in total. So we have correct, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5 down here, right? Perfect. Okay, so we should have 3 wrongs and 2 rights. Do we? We do. Perfect. Okay, we're just gonna fix these to be correct. 2339. Let's see. 23. Yeah, we want to be along that line, but maybe bigger. Okay. Maybe something like this. 2339. Okay, when I go this way... Okay, it needs to be in this house. $23.43. Okay, this is $52.49, $23.39, and it should be $2.15, $6.15. Okay. Okay, so let's say what it was before. It's $2.15 now. Add a comma. This is what it was before. Now it needs to be this. Okay, so plus 13. Minus 4y. Okay, now we can say this is fixed. Okay, wrong. So we'll cross this out now. Our bingo card. 2540. Oh, okay. This is right here. 5249, 2540, that's 217, 616. Okay, so 2 less and 6 less. Cool. $26.46. Okay, 218, 622. Let me double check the correct ones. What were the correct ones? Teleport. Okay. The other one. Okay. I thought there were more correct ones. Anyway, I just want to make sure this isn't already used, because I swear I came across this already. I swear I came across this already. Let's see. Nope, I think I'm just crazy. Cool. I'm crazy. Alright. Yep, this will satisfy 2646, so... cross that out. and look for wrong. Okay, 2 plus on X, minus 4 on Y. Okay. Now this is fixed. Oops, we don't have to write it twice. Okay, so 8 fixed coordinates. Last thing we're gonna do is man. I think there's only one spawn. Because if the rats and spiders are wrong, then man could be wrong too. So let's see. Where am I right now? Coordinates 5249. So let's look for man. Okay, so there's 2 in 5249. One is at 2243. This is not 2243. Okay, so one is supposed to spawn in here. Do that again. 2, 2, 4, 3. And that's 214, 619. And man is what NPC? There's 6 different man NPCs. Not him. Maybe him? Probably not. Not him. Oh man. Not him. It's like either 1172 or 318. I think it's 11. Oh, I can have RSC Plus tell me. I forgot. Okay, so this is an 11, and his individual ID is 582. So, yeah, we're gonna look for ID 11, and we're gonna do the same thing here. We only have 2 in 5249. That's all I'm worrying about right now. Draenor Village. So 2243 we said was over here. So 214, 619 is what we're looking for. Oh, wait, go back up. Okay, 226, 16. Okay, so now where are we? 2840. This is correct. 5249. 2840, this is correct. Let's keep looking. Has to be something in the 200s and then something in the 600s. think it can't be this, because the y coordinate is too weird. Yeah, that's not it. I think we're just missing one. It's not that. You can try this one. I don't think this is it either. No. Yeah, we're missing a man spawn in Draenor Village. So if we walk around, I think we're only gonna see one. Oh wait, you know what I just realized though? Hold on. Aha! You see this one here? This is the plane. So, the plane 0 means you're on Earth. You're on World 1. Sorry, not World 1. Ground level. So, I think actually what it's saying is that there's one up here. Yeah. 2243. Okay, I think it's over here. Okay, here we go. 214, 1563. Wait, this is... Oh, okay. 5249 still, it's just a different prefix. Yeah, I think he spawns here. So let's just check. Coordinates were what? 214. Look for 214. 1563. Okay, this is correct. Men are correct. We're good. Alright. Last thing I'm gonna do is maybe check the video and try to get, like, Black Knight more correct as far as wander radius, but I don't know. I don't really want to do it, I'm just gonna do it. So we know he gets as close as the wall. And we also know that he gets more south than that, though. Because, like, somewhere around here, he's seen walking. I say we come back to that another day. I don't really want to go through that video again, but it's definitely somewhere in that video with the other one. So let's just set up a PR for now. So let's look for fixed. I'll fix these comments later. Yeah, we can remove correct. If it's correct, just leave it. Okay. No wrongs. That's good. And then I think we'll remove the fixeds too. Because it'll show in the diff, so we know we fixed it. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and say add -a. commit -m, updated incorrect spawn points for, I guess, just rats and spiders. The other ones were correct. Okay. So now to fix this, or to submit this as like a PR, we're gonna go to core framework, and then it's gonna show up here at the top. You see, you push to fix join response. That's gonna suggest that we create a merge request against OpenRCU's code. What's changed? We can link the cache here. And I think that's basically it. There's going to be a ton of merge requests, which I need to, or sorry, a bunch of commits, but very little changes. Wait, 0 changes. Should be changes. Okay, cool. So let's review this. We're looking at ID 29, which I think is going to be the rat. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's 29 and 34 are the ones that changed, so. So 215. So yeah, it's plus 13. Plus 13. Minus 4. 601, okay. 620, that looks like it. God, GitLab's numbers are weird. It looks like 628, but it's 620. Okay, that one's correct. Minus 2, minus 6. Minus 2, minus 6. Minus 2, minus 6. Okay, minus 1 plus 6. Minus 1 plus 6. So, let's see. ID, oh wait, hold on. This is the wrong file. ID 34, just make sure, yeah, it's the spider, okay. Okay, this looks good. Okay, commit, create. Awesome. Okay. There you go. I'm also going to create an issue. I don't know. I'm not going to create an issue. I'm going to split a ticket from this to look into the Black Knights and see if I can fix their spawn point. Let's see. I'll say men, dark wizards. Creating a new ticket. Okay. So we can put this into code review. And I'm just going to create a new ticket for that. Wander radius. There we go. I'm just going to make this like a low priority ticket, but it's something I want to look into eventually. Where's my system? Apparently there's some more videos on my channel featuring Draenor that I didn't know about. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna see anything new here, but I'll do a quick check. Okay. That's probably it. Maybe not. Okay, Black Knight is not in there. He is getting kind of close. Lots of banking happening. Yep, not in there. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna link to this. Okay. Cool. Assign this to me. Boom. Alright. That's all the time I have for today. Wow, the spawn points kind of took up the whole stream. Sorry, it's kind of like boring content to have to watch, but, you know, I kind of just got nerdy with it and wanted to do it. We'll take care of this before we shut off here. Okay. Do a quick approval, overflow wrap, break word. Cool. Branded title, description or fallback. Description or that, okay. Yep, looks good. Name equals, looks good. Matches the what's changed. Okay. Gonna merge this in. I wonder if do we have enough stuff for like a news post? I don't think so. Not really. Okay. Check on issues in the game. Close this. Okay, already done. So I gotta do /news and clear my cache, I guess. Don't know if I have to. See if it's there. Okay, OG description, OG title, looking good. Let's go to a different one and we'll do this one. Or this one, whatever. Taking a while. Okay. The break link thing is working, that's good. Let's paste this into mission control. And it is working. See? Ta-da! We have a title. And the break link thing is working, so we're good there. Okay. That'll do it. I think pre-existing ones are not working. Yeah, because this was already rendered, but it's fine. Cool, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's a bit of a long one. We'll be back next Saturday, and I'll work on this stuff more then. We still never figured out the syncing situation though, so that sucks. Let's see if we can get this to load correctly. It still says it's starting. That is so annoying. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Because it's not in Dropbox yet, I don't think. Yeah, so syncing to Dropbox is not working at all. And that's bad. I think I just have to restart the computer. So I don't know, maybe we should do that now. It's a good idea to do it, you know, every once in a while anyway. We have 6 people online. So now a great time to do it. Maybe I'll do it later, when no one's on. Should probably schedule it anyway. Yeah, I'll just make an announcement. Oh god, I kind of just want to take care of it now. You know what? We can do something else. I can look into this later, but for now, what we can do is we can just log into Dropbox via browser. Oh dear. This seems to be crashing again. Can I get like a browser or no? Man, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I think it just needs to restart. I'm gonna try changing it so that launches. Oh wait, hold on, something's happening now. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. Seems like something's trying to happen, but it's not working out well. I'm gonna close this. Try to reconnect with like the original settings, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna be better or not, but we can try it. Somewhat original settings. Nope, that does not work. Okay. Okay. Apparently we have to do it like this for now. Yeah, I do have to restart the server. Damn it. I think it's just like dying because it's been running too long. And I can't even do that now. Okay. Yikes. But like the smallest you can do. It just dies. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to restart the server pretty soon. I'm also gonna try connecting with the VNC thing, if that's an option. Let's see. Launch VNC. Let's try this. See if this does something. Okay, this might work. Let's see. Okay, I still think that this just needs to be like restarted or something. But I'd like to not have to do that. It looks like Edge is trying to load and it's just not able to. Let's see what happens when we close this. Reopen it later. Okay. I can't close anything. I can't do anything. Nothing's working. Oh wait, it's just Edge. Hold on. Why is Discord running? Discord should not be running. That does not need to be running. Stop. Stop running. Microsoft Edge. Stop running. Okay. Oh, it's just not doing anything now, is it? Here we go. No. I just want to end the task. I want to end the task. Thank you. Thank you. Can I just open a browser? That's all I want to do right now. I just want to open a browser and just see it load. Thank you. Okay, cool. We've gotten this far, guys. We've gotten this far. Cool. So, this... Oh boy. Black screen is not good. Guys, I think this server is hanging on by a thread. I'm not even joking. What happened? What happened? Control, delete. I'm hoping to avoid doing a restart because sometimes restarts cause issues. Sometimes it might not now. Let's try closing VNC and reopening it. Oh man, please don't fuck up with me this time. Thankfully we take weekly backups, so there's a backup in place from last week. No VNC. Show extra keys. Full screen, yeah. Say disconnect. Yeah, no, we're not getting anything here. That's bad. We're gonna have to restart the server. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to get into it. I've tried, and it won't let me. So, if I can't remote into it or VNC into it, that's bad. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Okay, disk usage is returned to normal, which is good. I'm not gonna try to VNC into it, I guess. Oh no, now it's back up to 89%. Yeah, this could go really badly, by the way. It could. I hope it doesn't. So let's see where the backups are. RSC, need free to play. Backups. I think the last backup was done 4 days ago. So that's on, let's see. Okay, the last backup was done 4 days ago. It's not here, but it is in the cloud. So let me go download that right away. $25, $12.02. Okay. Okay, so we have secured a backup from 12.02. If the server doesn't restart, everyone's gonna lose 4 days of progress, which I hope. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I don't know, because when RDP stops working, that's when things start going bad. So we'll see. And if the server crashes uncontrollably again, we're gonna work with support and probably never work with them again this time, because this keeps happening. Okay, need to remember I'm on stream. So let me close some stuff. Cool. Manage product. Here we go. Okay. Man, it's like consistently 89 to 90%. But I think it's just lagging really hard. Let me try refreshing it. So it should say, please wait, connected to server, doesn't work, cool. Okay. So I think we're just gonna restart it because I can't VNC into it. That doesn't work, I think. Yeah, it's just a black screen. Okay, yeah. Let's try restarting it. Restart the VPS. The VPS has started successfully, okay? So far, so good. Let's give it some time to cool. Okay, disk usage seems maybe good. Some high disk usage is like kind of normal. Sometimes. Just gonna watch it for a little bit. We're gonna try to remote into it and hope it works. Oh, thank God. Okay. That's a good sign. Okay. Very good sign. Let's see if we can just run the server. Let's wait for it to log in a little bit, I guess. I don't want to aggravate it. Oh boy, we've got our login apps. This should not be starting on login. It's too costly of an operation. It's like, we don't need Discord running. So I'm gonna fix that. But I'm just gonna let it go for now. Let it finish its update process. Yeah, I'm really worried about having stuff run on this server that doesn't need to for critical processes like running the server. So I'm definitely going to fix that and make sure it doesn't start again. Because we don't need Discord. This server is so slow. Why are you being so slow? Okay. I'm going to try to close this, quit it now. Quit Discord. We don't need that. Okay, so we're going to start the server. Just let this finish. Make sure it works. Come on. Alright, I think it's ready. Yep, everything looks right. Cool. Alright, I think it is back. So the only thing I'm going to do, and it shouldn't be this small, I think we could probably close this connection. Reopen it. Change the settings. I hope this works this time. It didn't before. We're going to try to make it full screen and true highest color quality. Please work. Please work. Okay. So that's working. So we can tell people that's back up. Startup apps. Just need to remove Discord because that's not crucial. And I have no way to remove it. Interesting. Okay. It's not here. That's interesting. Startup tab. Control delete. Wait, no, that's not it. Huh. Okay. User settings, Windows settings. Is there like a Windows setting somewhere? Oh. Okay. It's not even on. God damn it. Alright, maybe that'll say mystery. I'd like it to not load it on startup. Okay, let's try opening Task Manager, see if that shows us something. Startup. It's not even here. I don't. Okay. Whatever. Maybe we'll uninstall it. I don't know. For now, that's all we're gonna do. Let's see if Dropbox is working or not. Up to date. Oh, that's good news. Okay, so then maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do a backup after all. So this is that left folder. Okay, so if we go to the very bottom, we do see that this is here. So then we right click it, and then we say make online only. That basically deletes it. We don't need it anymore, so it's good to go. So then I'm just gonna do... Oh, Jesus. Wait. Oh, okay, this is here. Cool. I wasn't sure if this was here still. So make online only. There we go. So those backups are taken. So now we can close these two windows so that they're not adding any pressure on the server. We can close this, and then we can close this out. This will close connection. It won't stop the server. And that was heart attack averted, because I swear, when I couldn't remote or VNC into the server, I thought I was going to die again, like before. So, server is up and running. Very, very cool. Go ahead and play it. And I'm going to go download this latest backup so that it's off-site, off the web as well. So, save that. And save that to the backups folder. Good to go. Okay, that's going to conclude the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Hopefully there won't be heart attacks next week. Bye-bye.